Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday of remote learning. Hopefully, everything's going well. Yesterday was a gorgeous day. Saw a couple of you in our Google Meets. We told you to get outside, so hopefully you did. A couple of housekeeping things. In case you didn't notice, Ms. Davis has changed the date for the science project to be due until Friday, from today till Friday, to give you some extra time. It was my fault. I didn't post it for Miss Keogh's class on Monday, so it didn't go up until Tuesday. So I apologize for that. Other things, your math work. Those of you that are probably watching this, congratulations, because you're doing all the work. We had 24 of you complete the work for Monday, so that leaves about another 22 of you to still do the work. So hopefully we can get that work done. Today, just a nice, not simple, but not very long project to do. Today's math problems are just all word problems. They're going to take everything that we've done the last couple days, and they're just a couple word problems that you have to answer to get ready for our quiz on Friday. Tomorrow, again, we'll do another Google Meet at 10 and 1 o'clock. So if you have any questions, you can hop in and ask those questions. Ms. Keogh is also there. Ms. Davis is there every time that we do them so that we can all answer any questions that you have for anything that's going on in class. So let's get started. First thing I want to go over real quick is the classwork that we did the other day. This is somebody's answers, somebody that got 100 on it. The patterns, hopefully you're getting accustomed to the patterns. If it says divide, divide, and it's repeated division, so you take 625 divided by 5, then you take 125 divided by 5, and just keep on going down. Asked a couple of you when I saw you the other day, what is 5 divided by 5? Because I got a couple zeros in there, not one, so we just want to make sure that we're getting that correct. Going down, most of you did really well with this first word problem. This second word problem, most of you did really well with. Same thing with this one. The one that seemed to get us the most confused was this word problem. I'm sorry, this word problem right here. Brad puts an equal amount of money in his savings account. Started with $25, and the next month he had $35 in account. 2 months after that, he had $55 in account. How much money did Brad have in his account after 6 months? All right, some of you did 7 months, some of you did 12 months. So let's just make sure that we're actually really being careful to what the words and the questions say so we can answer it correctly. And then I apologize for this last question. There was supposed to be a picture that went in there, but somehow it got messed up when uploaded, so I gave everybody credit for that question because there was actually no question, just answers to choose from. So nobody got that question wrong. All right, so for today, let me get rid of this. And let's take a look at today's work. All right, so for today, let's move me over here. So for today's work, just some word problems. And what you're going to be doing with these word problems is you're going to be working through them to come up with a solution. Most of them have to do with patterns. And what's going to happen here is that not only are you going to have to figure out the pattern, but you're going to have to tell us what the rule is for some of these. It's pretty much taking everything that we've done the last couple days and just applying it all to one single lesson. So this one says, Daniel is training for a walkathon. In the first walk, he walked a total of 5 miles. In the second week, he walked a total of 7 miles. And in the third week, he walked a total of 9 miles. Based on the pattern, how many miles will he have walked in the fourth week? So this is sort of breaking out your thinking. First thing we're going to identify is what we know. And we know that Daniel walked 5 miles in the first week. And that in the second week, and we know that it's written right here. And then in the second week, he walked 7 miles. Notice how they wrote 7 miles and 5 miles. One is a number and one is words. All right, this is to make sure that you're paying attention to all the information that's given to you in the word problem. And the third week, he walked a total of 9 miles. Based on the pattern, how many miles will he have walked? The number of miles Daniel will have walked in the week. All right, and what week are we looking for? We're looking for the fourth week. All right, and then your plan is going to be that you're going to try to solve this problem. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So How are we going to solve this? Let me get my pen back up here. So the sequence of the pattern is 5, 7, and 9. And we found that from up here, that he worked 5 miles. Then in the second week, he did 7 miles. And in the third week, he did 9 miles. The rule of the pattern is what? What do we notice about this pattern? The difference between 5 and 7 is 2. The difference between 7 and 9 is 2. So we know that this pattern is increasing by 2. Based on the rule, the next term in the pattern will be 11, because 9 plus 2 is 11. So Daniel will have walked 11 miles in the fourth week. And then down here, if it asks you to explain, you would explain. The rule of the pattern is 2. 9 plus 7 equals 11. And that's how I got my answer. All right, next one. Taryn made 15 hair ribbons on Monday, 21 hair ribbons on Tuesday, 27 hair ribbons on Wednesday. Based on the pattern, how many hair ribbons will she have made on Thursday? So first thing we got to figure out is, what do we know? And there's information in this word problem that on Monday she had 15. We have 15 hair ribbons. And then on Tuesday we had 21 hair ribbons. And then on Wednesday we had 27 hair ribbons. And we have to figure out what's going to happen on Wednesday. What's that difference? How is it increasing? So if I look, what's the difference between 15 and 21? If I'm not sure, I can add it. I'm pretty sure some of you yesterday probably used your calculator, especially for some of the division problems, because it was asking like 5,152 divided by 5. I would appreciate if you didn't use your calculators, if you were actually trying to do the math on a scrap piece of paper. That would be nice, but it can't stop you. So for this one, the difference between 21 and 15, we know that the difference is 6. And the difference between 21 and 27 is 6. Oh, so what's going to be the final answer over here? If we're going all the way over from 27, what are we going to increase to? The correct answer is going to be 33, because 27 plus 6 is going to give us our 33. We'll have made 15 hair ribbons on Monday. We talked about that. 21 hair ribbons on Tuesday. We have to figure out how many she's going to have on Thursday. The plan was, I will look at the pattern. And when we looked at the pattern, we saw that the rule changed by 6 and that the total answer was 33. Right? That's pretty much what we're doing today. Right? There's a bunch of problems like this in a Google form. I think there is 6 of them. Maybe 7 of them. And at the end of this Nearpod, there's also one other word problem, something a little different that I want you guys to give a try. Hopefully it'll work, and if not, that's all right. We'll just we'll scrap it and we'll try it again at a different time. So I want everyone to try hard on this, get all of your work done. Make sure that if you have any back work from this chapter, it's all caught up. Because, like I said, we have a quiz on Friday. And we'll just keep on going with this chapter. We've got about 2 more weeks of this chapter, and then we'll take the test, and then we'll move on to some measurement after that. Other than that, have a great day, everybody. I know it's a little cloudy. They said the sun might peek out for a little bit today, so hopefully we can get outside. And we'll talk to you soon. Adios, everyone.